Hey guys, what's happening? This is Bill with KeystoneWeapon.com, and I just thought I'd post a longer version of my kid in a candy store response, I guess you could call it, of Rich Wright's custom gun. We're going to get a chance to go out and go shoot on Friday, weather permitting, but I just thought I'd show you this longer response. He decided to come over, and we were doing a little bit of gunsmithing, and he brought his gun with him, and I got a chance to take a look at it, and the thing is a gorgeous, gorgeous piece of 1911 work. So here you go. Enjoy. Kind of ends a little abruptly. It's mostly just us screwing around, so it's not super informative, but it's really just mostly my my response to it. But here you go, and enjoy.
All right, here with Bill Coker. He's gonna check out the custom TCM. Let me know what you think, Billy.
All right. Oh, I like it.
We're at Keystone Weapon Headquarters.
The dungeon.
The dungeon.
Yeah. Oh man, she is gorgeous. Wow, look at that magwell. That's freaking awesome.
Did you see the?
Holy shit, that checkering is fantastic. Look how deep that is.
That was all hand done by Arnel.
Yeah, you can. I mean, you can see that's not machine checkering.
Check out the emblem on the bottom of the magwell.
I know, I see that. It's freaking sweet. This thing's like trimmed down and rounded over. Oh, I'm jealous of that. Arnel, are you? I'm gonna need you to get me one to do this slide lightning. Wow.
How smooth is that, bro?
That thing's freaking awesome, man.
You should see the trigger.
I love how you can see the barrel lugs through that and everything.
He did that just for that reason.
That's nice, man. I gotta get under the hood. I gotta take a look under this thing. Don't worry, I won't scratch it.
I'm not worried.
Oh yeah, that's all gorgeous. Beautiful. Holy crap.
You can hook the
come out nice.
You could the 9mm slides right there, too.
Boy, I'm just so impressed with this frame, with this checkering and how nice that came out. That's awesome. Ah, I really want that.
So now look. So we got the custom Wright 001 and Bill 001. Look
I
at
think
this.
that one's 002.
Okay, 002 guys.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
sorry.
002.
So now we have the custom TCM and the custom CCO.
That barrel's really cool looking how it's blued like that all the way through. And then it's chrome back here. Jeez. It's all flush fitting, melted. Damn, there's a lot of attention to detail in this thing. It's funny because when I got mine, I was like looking it all over and stuff like that. And then like 2 weeks later, I'll look it all over again and I'll find more stuff that I didn't realize, like all these just little subtle touches and stuff like that.
That's what I've been doing all day, man.
Thing's awesome, man. Oh, I'm super jealous of these bumper pads. These are cool. Boy, I hope I can get these.
Well, you know, compared to yours, I mean, does the TCM look as close?
Yeah, it's freaking awesome. I'm jealous. Because I could have this one hanging right above this one in my safe. The hell? Should I put a big idiot mark on your new gun? That'd be real nice, wouldn't it?
I'll put an idiot mark on you.
Yeah. I love that, though, how you can see the barrel lugs through the...
Mm-hmm.
the slides and stuff like that.
Yeah, Arnel thought that was another cool touch, and he did that down in Vegas, and he told me, he says, I'm just going to polish up the hood, and that's it.
Yeah, that's cool. Like,
and then he did the whole thing.
And the lugs, and everything else is black. That's freaking sweet. That's awesome, man. You got a trick trigger, too.
So
These are the same size, which is, like, super cool.
So see this guy? We got Coker, and we got Wright.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, man. And look at if you look, guys, when Bill shines it in the light, they both shine like mirrors, man. I mean,
yeah,
we can't describe this finish. I mean, we can tell you guys all we want, but till you see this finish in person, it's amazing. It's absolutely gorgeous. I like how yours, but you know what I like here? See how yours has white lettering there? And then if you flip yours over and your Armscor, I'm sorry, the other side. See your Armscor emblem is a little bit longer, and it's white. And mine's not.
Well,
I like that.
These are like special logos anyway that he stretched on there. So because you're really not supposed to get these in the country, I don't think. So
well, we won't. You didn't hear that here, guys. It's Rock Island.
You're allowed to. It's just not something they do. So, man, that's freaking awesome. These right here, 2 matching pairs. I love the 4-inch guns. They're my favorites. They really are.
Same with me, man. I absolutely.
We gotta practice out at 100 and see if we can see who has to buy who pizza, because I don't really shoot that far. I shot my TCM out to 200 yards and been able to hit like a man-sized target a couple times. There goes my furnace kicking in. But I don't practice out at those distances. But
Well, would it be a video in the dungeon without the furnace?
yeah, I like how my furnace kicks on every time I decide to talk. I can't believe you brought your video camera, you son of a gun. Well, that thing is sweet, man.
Hey, man,
God,
you know,
I love that bluing.
we've been talking about doing some kind of review,
Yeah.
you know, on the 2 custom guns. What's a better thing to do than me set that gun down there, you open the thing and get the first initial shot, because you have not seen that gun other than pictures, and the first response you got, you know, you give, it's priceless. So, you know, Arnel's probably going to see this video. Arnel, I want to personally say thank you myself, buddy, because you hit a grand slam with this gun. You hit a grand slam with Bill's.
Yeah.
And we're both very, very excited about this and pleased with this. So we thank you very much.
Yeah, I can't wait to shoot this and check it out and see how it goes. I think I might keep your slide.
Hey, check out how it looks on a Parker Ice. That looks pretty sweet, don't
Actually,
it?
it looks pretty freaking cool on there.
Check that. Yeah, I put it on mine too.
Except
guys,
it freaking says Richard on it instead of Bill.
but see this, guys. This is a Parker Ice slide, or I'm sorry, frame with the blue. It
actually looks pretty cool.
It does. I did that last night with mine. I was like,
especially with that ungodly porting. Look at that. That's sick. I love it.
Who's jealous? Hey, Bill.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, Bill. I got the ported gun.
Boy, it fits my slide real nice too, or my frame real nice too.
What do you expect, man? It was hand fit by Arnel.
I know, but it actually fits mine pretty well. Mine was hand fit too, but jeez, I like it. Too bad it says Richard on the side, or else I might end up keeping that. I'm gonna have to get one of these second slides because I switched my caliber out. It only takes me 4 minutes, but that takes like 8 seconds, you know.
Yeah. You know, the only issue I have with the 9mm slide, and you didn't do it there, but when you're putting it on,
yeah,
it's a little hard going on at first.
Yeah.
That's the only issue once I go to put the slide stop back in.
That tends to be like kind of a commander issue. I've seen that, and probably some of the guys online have probably realized the same thing. Your barrel length likes to flop down on them.
And that's what's going on with it. But, you know, once it gets broke in, that probably fixed the issue.
That and the, like, see how this will spring down?
Yes.
That causes a problem because it actually smacks into this part of the frame here before it goes in. Like,
you know, I've never had the 9mm on that slide or on that frame either. So, oh, well, I tried putting it on yesterday. That was it.
Like,
but
it just wants to drop, and then back here it'll want to drop more.
See, and that's what it does right there. And so I didn't even go far enough in there.
That's my trick. I get it to here, and I spring it and push it back. So,
well, there you go.
You guys have that same problem. That's my trick to it.
There's the trick, guys. You got it from the man himself.
But that's like, that's something I tend to, I mean, this is also, you got to keep in mind, this is a bull barrel. So you could get around that by taking a barrel bushing off if you didn't have that. But on a lot of the mid-sizes, they're bull barrels. So,
well, let's see how that looks. Let's see how that 9mm looks on that frame.
Oh, looks freaking awesome. Of course, look at that. You can see the polished lugs and everything. That's sweet. And your barrel up in the front's black, just like mine is. My gun's probably had about 5,000 rounds shot through it by now, and you can see. I mean, it's wearing, but I don't know what this exact coating is that's on there. If that's actual bluing or what. This hood was completely black when I got it, but that's what 5,000 rounds in a.
Well, and mine, the first. Arnel put a few rounds through it, decided in, and then Cody shot it at the factory. Yeah. And that was the thing with Arnel polishing the hood. He says, Rich, I don't want to send it to you because it's marring off the top there, taking some of that finish off. That's what he said. And I'm like, Arnel, it's meant to be shot. Yeah. I don't care about that. He's like, no. I'm like, all right, do it. And I didn't argue with the man.
I will tell you, it looks pretty freaking cool with the polished hood, especially since you have a silver trigger and everything like that, and my trigger's black. That looks pretty dang good. I really love this magwell. Is amazing.
Yeah, he blended that too and melted that.
Compared to the magwells that are normally on these, this is like, it's like shorter and smaller and rounder, and it's actually blended into the frame, I see, too. So, like, if you look at that, like, the frame's actually blended in, which is freaking awesome. So you can guide, I mean, that couldn't be
any smoother.
That couldn't be any freaking easier.
Well,
I love these.
You know.
Engravings. Sorry, I keep getting off topic.
That's okay, bro.
Stuff. That engraving's really deep.
Which one?
This one right here where it says Rich. I wonder if that's done with a real high power laser or what that is. But that's deep. I like that.
Yeah, he said it was pretty deep, because I said, well, is it going to be white? He says it should look like that coming out. So I may just take a white coloring pen and
you could fill it in with a crayon if you really wanted to, but I think it looks
cool the way it is.
Because it's subtle, but when you see, I mean, when you see these things in the sun, they're like awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. I will tell you that I've tried to shoot one of these in my basement with into my bullet trap, and it was a horrible mistake. Because I do have a bullet trap that's capable of taking like 45.
Saying about the bullet trap before.
I was just saying my bullet trap's rated for like well over 45 ACP, and I've shot one of these down here right after I cleaned, and like every piece of dust in all my rafters fell down. I had to all my reloading crap got dirty. It was a nightmare. It was like kaboom, the concussion. It just rained shit down on me, and I was like, are you freaking kidding me? Then I had to vacuum again. But anyway, so I don't shoot these downstairs anymore, or else I would rip some rounds off right now in the bullet trap just to...
Guys, now does that tell you how excited Bill is to want to shoot this gun?
I like that.
Arnel, Bill says you have to build him one of these, by the way,
yeah,
so
probably gonna need
I think it's time to go back to the Philippines.
That poor guy. He's going to be polishing forever. Oh, yeah. I like it. That looks gorgeous with the rounded over rail. I'm just comparing it to mine. How just smooth and blended everything is. It's awesome. Wow. I like the front serrations, too. That's a rare touch on a mid-size. I have them on mine, but that's rare.
Well, I asked him. I told him I like guns with front serrations. Like I told you before, you know, my TAC 2011 has them, and that's just. Yeah. I think that adds character to the gun. Cool. You know, people may think I'm weird or something, because I am, but you know, just like, you know, we have all these other people that don't like the big banner on the side of the Rock Islands. You know, the big Rock Island symbol. I like that. I think that gives the gun character. And not only that, when I'm at the range, you know, someone comes over and says, "Oh, that's a Rock Island." They know that it's a Rock Island instead of that little bitty the thing on the back. Yeah, I don't like that little logo.
Like that yet.
Well, my new one here. I'll give you my other mid-size here. Now that one's loaded, Bill, so you're gonna have to make it make it empty. So see, that's my other one, and if you look there, that one. That's my new one, and that's my custom.
Well, that's a pretty damn gun. I'll tell you what.
This is my everyday carry gun. And this is my custom, but look, they look exactly alike, other than, you know, but I don't like the little roll mark on the back. I wish it would have been.
No, I like it. I blued mine in on mine because, you know, I've always said I sweat like a hooker in church, and I tend to get my guns all sweaty and then they rust. But that's neither here nor there. But I got to take this phone call, so... We're going to get a chance, hopefully, Friday to go out and do some shooting. I'm going to take my TCM. I'm going to take my mid-size, or my CCO that Arnel built me. We're going to get a chance, hopefully, to go out and do some shooting. If I can finish my plate rack, I'm going to take that with me, too. But I'm sure it's going to shoot amazing. That's just kind of what they do, and I expect nothing less. But... hopefully we're going to get a chance to go out and do some shooting. I have a TCM rifle coming in. I have all kinds of crap to put on it. You know, a scope rings, sling swivel mounts, bipod, and all kinds of crap like that. But I want to go out and run. We're going to try to hopefully sight it in and get some initial impressions, and then I'm going to run that thing through its paces. So look forward to a full review on that bad boy once I get a chance. Keep it classy.